Earlier this month, China suspended an energy project in 3 islands of Sri Lanka. A Chinese firm was awarded the contract to install a hybrid renewable energy system in the Delft, Nagadeepa and the Anilthivu Islands off the coast of Jaffna. But China shunned the project to install hybrid energy plants, citing security concerns from a third party. Days after this decision, China's ambassador to Sri Lanka, Shi Zhenjiang, announced that the solar company had found a new client in the Maldives. The Chinese ambassador to Sri Lanka is now touring Sri Lanka's Tamil-dominated northern province. Wooing the ethnic minority in the peninsula, the ambassador was seen dressed as a devotee in a temple near Jaffna in Sri Lanka. The visit to Jaffna is believed to be an outreach to the Tamil community. Notably, the 3 islets where Chinese energy projects were cancelled are located close to Tamil Nadu. Reportedly, security concerns of an alleged third party have now led to the suspension of the project. But in conversation with Jaffna civil society representatives, the ambassador dismissed the third party pressure on Sri Lanka as fake news. Speaking to the media, the Chinese ambassador further said that the visit was nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, he said that it was a planned one. However, the ambassador was seen asking the army officials at Point Pedro how far India is from the point on the last leg of the tour. The Chinese ambassador also visited the Adams Bridge area in Mannar, which is the closest point to India from Sri Lanka by distance. China and Sri Lanka have strong relationships. Over the years, China has emerged as Sri Lanka's largest investor. It has played a huge role in the island's infrastructure development under Beijing's controversial Belt and Road Initiative. China happens to be one of the biggest investors in various infrastructure projects in Colombo. A recent spat over fertilizers has now ended in China's favor. Colombo has agreed to pay millions of dollars to a Chinese company that has reportedly supplied it with contaminated organic fertilizer. While Sri Lanka keeps bowing down to Chinese pressure, there are now growing concerns that China has lured Sri Lanka into a debt trap. In fact, in 2017, the island nation handed over the strategically important Hambantota port to a state-run Chinese firm. For more on this, our correspondent Dasneet Athoda has sent us more details in this next report coming from Colombo. Take a look.
The Chinese ambassador to Sri Lanka concluded his 3-day official visit to the northern province today, and it was quite interesting to see that this tour came at a time where tensions are rife between China and Sri Lanka, followed by a contaminated consignment of fertilizer. That's not all. The Chinese ambassador was seen showing his interest in getting to know the prominence of India's links in the north, as he was seen asking army officials how far it is from Point Pedro to India. It will be interesting to see what China has in mind for Sri Lanka, especially in the north, an area which the India is all too familiar with. Reporting for WION World is One from Colombo, I'm Dasneet Athoda.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.